Hello to our beautiful family of light. We are most eager to deliver this message to you today. We come to you today as your angelic family, and we have a most important message to deliver to you. Today we are going to discuss the concept of finding your happiness. We may discuss things that are different from what you have heard, but understand that our intention is to serve you and to assist you on your journey. We will not tell you that what you are doing is wrong, and we will never tell you that what is essential for your path is wrong. So firstly, in us beginning this message, we want you to understand the purpose of our channeled messages. We will never condemn you. We will never tell you that you are doing something wrong or that you are acting inappropriately or inaccurately. For we see this world differently than many of you do. We understand that all that is occurring on your path is necessary to your growth and expansion. Every single step is essential. So please, before we begin this message, we want to remind you that if you are hearing any messages at all, from channeled sources indicating that you are acting inappropriately, that you are doing something wrong, that you are to protect yourself against others, that you are to defend the light in any means other than through love, compassion, and acceptance, then these are not authentic messages from us. We would like to make this very, very clear. So let us begin now with this most important message. What does finding your happiness mean? There are so many of you that do not truly know what your happiness means. You simply look at others around you and you try to determine what makes them happy so that you can then determine what it is that makes you happy. You have lost sight of what joy, of what happiness truly means. We would like to begin by telling you that there is no other person on this planet who will have precisely the same perspectives as you. And so in saying this, you must understand that there is not another person on this planet that will find the same happiness as you. So many of you look to others to determine what you should and should not be doing. To this we say, you are greatly limiting your power, and you are greatly disallowing yourself the well-being that is attempting to flow to you. You must understand, happiness is personal. Joy is personal. What you find joyous is personal to you. So please understand, family, that happiness is something that you must find within yourself. Now, this statement is another statement that we would also like to address. This statement that happiness comes from within and not from material items or anything outside of yourself. Okay, we most certainly do agree with this statement, but we also believe that this statement is often misunderstood and misconstrued by those that use it. Let us begin by saying that no, happiness cannot truly be found outside of you, for your happiness is dependent upon your current mental state. The fact is, if you do not have the programming to allow yourself to be at peace, you will not find joy in anything. Now, that being said, that does not mean that happiness cannot be found in things around you. Now let us explain what we mean by this. You are on this physical journey to experience physicality, and that means enjoying and experiencing all that exists around you. That means enjoying physical things. It means enjoying your cars. It means enjoying your houses. It means enjoying your money. It means enjoying your food and your nature. It means enjoying anything that you would like to enjoy. So please understand that when you are told that your happiness comes from within and that you shouldn't want things and that it makes you a bad person to want money and to want a nice house and to want nice clothes, if anyone is to tell you this, then they do not understand your purpose for incarnation. You are not wrong in wanting anything that you want. What you want is part of your global purpose. What you want is part of your path. You cannot sit here and be a light worker and be an advocate for the light and be a light bearer and live in poverty or live in a state where you are denied of the things that you want? How are you to set an example that we are allowed to have abundance, that we are allowed to have anything that we could possibly desire, if you yourself restrict yourself from having that which you desire? You must come to understand, family, that there is nothing on this planet that you are not worthy of having. There is nothing on this planet that you do not deserve. So, let us recap. You must remember that happiness does come from within. All these thoughts that you have that are preventing you from finding your happiness, that's what you need to work on. You need to reprogram your mind. You need to undo all of these limiting beliefs that you have received from your society, from your guardians, from your authority figures. You need to reprogram all of it. And in reprogramming it, then you will allow happiness. You will allow true peace. Now, along with that happiness and peace comes all sorts of resources, be it your physical family or physical objects. These are all resources that are allowing you to experience physicality. So, we want you to first find the balance in your own mind. Find the balance in your programming so that you may find peace. This can be achieved through many resources available to you on this planet, and via your own knowing and your own divine guidance. But once you find this peace, only then can you achieve a state of pure joy and pure bliss in all that you find around you. Only then will you be able to truly find happiness in the resources around you. So, family, what does happiness mean? What does finding your happiness truly mean? It means stop listening to everybody else who harshes your mellow. Stop listening to everyone else who tells you that you are wrong for wanting what you want, that you are wrong for wanting to have nice things in your life. Stop listening to these people, because these people are not advocates of abundance. And child, your abundance is your natural state. It is your natural birthright. Your father and all of your angelic family, guides, star family, everyone, we would never tell you that you do not deserve any abundance that you want. Many of you still view creations with a dualistic mind, and so you are perceiving a creation as bad and one creation as good. You are not understanding that anything that exists in physicality is neither good nor bad. It is simply a point of attraction. Your mind, based on your programming, determines what is deemed as good or bad, and as perspectives are unique, so will be what is deemed good and bad from each person to person. So please, do not listen to anyone else. If you want to find your happiness, listen to what resonates with you. Know that we are not saying that you should not listen to the words of another if they resonate with you. What we are saying is that if you listen to the words of another and it drums up those feelings on your emotional indicator, telling you that it does not resonate with you, if it makes you feel guilty or bad to any degree, do not listen, because it goes against everything that you truly know. So if you want to find happiness, let it go. Stop listening to everybody else and listen to you. Want what you want. Chase your dreams. Know that you deserve every single thing that you have ever wanted. And know that the only way that you will fulfill your global purpose of being an advocate for the light is by showing others that we can have anything that we want and we can be anything that we want. So do not hold back, family. Be you. Do not be afraid to be you. And in doing so, you will find your happiness. We have greatly enjoyed this time together. We look forward to speaking with you again, and we will remain by your side every day throughout your journey. Love and light, dearest family, your angelic family of light.